Hi, everybody. It's Bonkai922. Okay. Before I get into this awesome, just fantastic, kick-ass One Piece episode, should let everyone know. Now, Toonami. Guys don't know, tonight was the last episode of Cash and Sins. Now, that means new shows are coming. First, I was pissed because I look at the schedule and I'm like, fuck, they're not putting anything new on there. Fuck Adult Swim. However, I heard the announcement. On a Cartoon Network, on Adult Swim, and here's the long rundown. They're putting Inuyasha on. It's going to be from 5 to 6 for next week. And, listen, people are I've seen a few people already bitch about it. I'm not bitching about it. Yeah, that's right. Tenchi Muyo GXP. This version of Tenchi Muyo hasn't seen any airtime whatsoever. And they're putting it on Adult Swim, Toonami. It's never been on Toonami. It's never been on Adult Swim. So the people who are bitching, stop. I know a few YouTubers here and there are probably bitching about it. Don't. This is a version we've never seen of Tenchi Muyo, and you're putting it on Adult Swim. Show I've never seen. Never. So, I praise Adult Swim for doing this. So, I got that out of the way. One Piece. Oh man, this episode kicked so much ass. It kicked so much ass that I'm going to need to go to the hospital to have my ass checked. That's a joke though. So, in this one, episode 571, BIGMAM. Wow. And I want to state one thing about her. I can't see anyone challenging her. I'm dead serious. I think BLACKBEARD would have a problem with BIGMAM. I really do. Oh, man. She's just... Oh, man. She's so... It's just... unbelievable. Anyway, so in the episode, we had Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, and they're going after the guy that just kicked, out to find him and get his treasure. And that's what they do. They go and get his treasure, the guy's treasure, the treasure, and they head out. And Luffy's like saying, "Oh, buy it for meat and stuff." And that's when, and while this is happening, we got Nami and the gang there at the palace, and she's like, "Nami, is she gonna be okay? Is Luffy gonna be okay?" She's like, "Oh, that'll be fine." Later on, they're wondering where they were. So they go and they see, I think it's the right hand? Left hand? Right hand. Right hand of Neptune. He's talking to two members of BIGMAM's crew. Because they're there to get the candy that they make. And 10 tons of candy that they're supposed to bring to BIGMAM. Each month, that's the story. If you know, that to the price of having BIGMAM put her Jolly Roger on one of the buildings in Fishman Island. Clear my throat there. They have to give her 10 tons of candy each month. That's the price they pay. So the two members of her crew there is Pecooms, if I'm saying that correctly, and Baron. Pecooms is weird. He's basically this lion that talks, and when he removes his sunglasses, he's like cute and all. So him and Baron's this huge guy. Looks like a freaking egg. Where he's wearing stilts. And they're asking him, the right hand of Neptune, where's the candy? And everything. And so on and so forth. And they said that he excuses, telling them, that the reason why was we can't do it because of Hoity Jones. In fact, he destroyed the candy factory, and we couldn't get the machines to do it because it was destroyed, and it takes at least 2 weeks and everything. And they're saying they're basically telling them we can't. You need to give us the candy. This is a business relationship, and if this is the case, then So Luffy goes in there, he's screaming at him, "Hey, thanks for the candy!" It was so ridiculous. The OP moment, though, was when he was talking to BIGMAM. That was like, oh my god. Like, fuck you, you stupid bitch. But when... and then they basically go and show you the island. And there's actually the island where BIGMAM's from. It's just an island filled with candy and shit. And I'm like, oh my god. Insane. So, she's talking to her subordinates. And she eats them. Oh my god. This woman, he was so stupid. Sanji, he thinks a woman who likes sweets, and he's picturing this beautiful woman, and meanwhile the woman is a freaking fat woman, fat bitch, with a huge mouth. And I'm like, oh my god. That's why I say, I don't even think Blackbeard could take BIGMAM. And he's supposedly one of the emperors now. Yukon. It's like, this woman is freaking huge. We see one of her subordinates, and this woman with like a third eye. Like, she's got 3 eyes. And she calls them, because she finds out that the Fishman Island, they can't deliver the candy. And that's when Luffy gets the phone, and he starts talking to her. And he's just like, what the... Like, he's like telling her face, what's the deal with you doing this? And so forth. And the Baron gets on the phone with her after Luffy is telling her all these things and says, we have a lot of treasure here we can get. He says, and then she's trying to negotiate with BIGMAM, and she's not having it. She's like, well, are you out of your freaking minds? We want the candy. And then, Luffy introduces himself to her. And she realizes, oh, you're Garp's grandson. And then she applauds for him talking back to her like that and being all big and bad. And says basically, I will have my vengeance on you. And then Luffy's like, I'll kick your ass all over the world. Had me dying. That was like, wow. I mean, this is somebody that's in the same league, or maybe even higher, than Blackbeard and Shanks. It's a shame that, Oda didn't have the crew going there. instead of, Punk Hazard. The whole thing Punk Hazard and that island that's fire and ice. With Luffy, I am going to flip my gourd when we start seeing Big Mam. Big Mam, oh man. This bitch is huge. Huge. She eats people. She can eat somebody. That's how huge she is. She belongs in Attack on Titan. I'm sorry. But nevertheless, 5 out of 5. Awesome episode of fucking One Piece. Big Mam. Man, she's a monster. She's a monster. Damn. This bitch is huge. This bitch is so huge. It's like, oh man, she's huge. She literally could eat people. It boggles my mind. It's like, holy shit, like, come on. I'm trying to see, like, you gotta wonder, is she bigger than Neptune and Shirahoshi? Because if she is, then that's even real crazy. Unbelievable. Great episode of One Piece. Just amazing. I was just flipping out when Luffy was talking back at her, like, wow, man, that's it. Yeah, it's awesome. Just awesome kind of turn of events there. So, a good episode of One Piece. I want to see more. And then she calls Luffy insolent brat and everything. So, it's kind of funny. And then when he said D, she said D. Like, you see, all you see of her is her mouth. Oh, it's like, God damn it. And she's chewing on the subordinates. Oh, my God damn it. This bitch's mouth is huge. Huge. It had me like, what? Like, it was like a what the fuck moment. That's the way I look at Big Man. It's a what the fuck moment. You find out what she looks like, and you're like, oh shit, what did I just see? So, yeah. A good episode of One Piece. Haven't decided yet. Because I'm pretty much done with my videos. They're all finished. Done. There's nothing else to do. No more reviews to do. So, I'm thinking today 2 things. Number 1, the verses. There's not going to be a lot. I'm going to probably do some research on Kurapika for Hunter x Hunter. Maybe I'll start reading Kurapika Hunter x Hunter, or start watching. Yes, start watching Hunter x Hunter, because I'm going to get into that shit. And it's going to be a versus of Kurapika versus Kurama. Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho, and Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter. I'll do that. Dio Brando versus Ukiura. And do those 2. And my big one, the triple threat, and one other. Maybe tomorrow I'll do 4. Depending. It might only be 2. And then Monday, I'll probably do the other 2. So, that's what I'm planning. So, later today. And I'm also planning Toonami vid. A brief one. Just a brief one to discuss the state of Toonami and what they did. So, but just line up my thoughts. Yeah, quick vid. So, that's all I got for you guys. This is Bankai 922. Big Mam. Big Mam and Luffy for the motherfucking win. Like, holy shit. Oh man, this one's fucking huge. See her drooling mouth, and when the spit falls and it goes on the ground, it sizzles. I'm like, oh man. Crazy shit, people. Crazy shit. See you guys later.